in all of World War II, the world used about 5 megatons of explosives. Now, this is a Trident II missile, capable of carrying 12 nuclear warheads together, equivalent in power to about 5 megatons of explosives. A single American Ohio-class submarine can carry 24 Trident II missiles. A single submarine can carry a devastating, catastrophic, inconceivable amount of firepower. While in reality, due to arms reduction treaties and practicality, these boats often carry far less than their maximum armament, submarines can still creep up anywhere, undetected, ready to unleash their firepower, more powerful than the entire arsenal of some countries, in an instant. Submarines are different in purpose to some other elements of a navy. While an aircraft carrier, for example, is intended to be big, foreboding, and noticeable as a means to display a nation's power to the world, submarines are meant to be unseen, undetected, an invisible, silent force that could or could not be anywhere at any time. In a way, submarines almost serve a purpose of psychological warfare. An enemy can never know for sure whether a submarine is looming off its shore. While dozens of countries operate submarines, the most powerful and often largest of these boats are those capable of firing ballistic missiles carrying nuclear warheads. Only 6 nations are confirmed to have these submarines: the US, UK, France, India, Russia, and China. In addition, analysts have found evidence suggesting that North Korea and Israel also each have nuclear missile-capable submarines. Nowadays, there are essentially 2 different types of military submarines with 2 different missions. The attack submarine, the more common kind, is generally smaller and, in combat, attacks other close-range targets like ships using torpedoes, shorter-range missiles, and other armaments. The other, often larger type of submarine are those ballistic missile submarines, which essentially serve the purpose of being a mobile, hidden launch platform for nuclear missiles. The idea is that, as a stealth launch platform, a country's submarines would survive any nuclear first strike and therefore be able to retaliate against an aggressor. Ballistic missile submarines are therefore crucial to the idea of mutually assured destruction. If anyone attacks with nuclear weapons, assuming those attacked had nuclear weapons that would survive a strike and they retaliate, both the attacker and those attacked would be destroyed. Therefore, many consider these nuclear missile-equipped submarines to actually be a form of nuclear deterrence. They say they reduce the likelihood of others using nukes since they assure their subsequent destruction. Considering that these submarines might survive when a country and its government do not, they therefore need the independent authority to use their missiles. While other operators likely have similar setups, it's known that the UK 4 ballistic missile submarines each have a letter locked in a safe instructing their commander on what to do if the UK is wiped out by a nuclear strike. These letters are written by each Prime Minister at the beginning of their term and destroyed, unread, at the end. Each PM essentially has to choose which of the 4 potential options they want to instruct the sub-commanders to do. Nothing. To place themselves under the command of an ally like the US or Australia, for the commander to use their judgment, or to retaliate and launch nuclear missiles at the attacker. Of course, what gives submarines their stealth is the blanket of water. American Ohio-class submarines are publicly known to be able to go down as deep as 800 feet or 250 meters. In reality, it is believed they can go much further.